So that was a key focus with the machete. Kufeng doesn't want to die. How do we feel about
Second
this?
option. Second option.
Okay. Didn't mean for things to go this far. I don't even know how to fight. What? What?
That's a lie. But we'll accept it.
I mean, she wasn't all that good at it. Before I got infected with HMHVV, I was an accountant.
Yeah, that's probably true. Second option.
I want to know more about this backstory. Maybe we should have brought Gaichu on this mission. It's the same disease he's got, isn't it? It's just like the other a variant of it. Mm-hmm.
First option.
Yeah, like she does appear to have, enslaved a bunch of people and bound them to her vampiric will. A dead-end job, no upward mobility, no room for growth.
I mean, she's right. She's not wrong.
No, she's not wrong, but we are on the opposite sides here. Like, we've been paid to...
Yeah, no, we have
promote
been
different set of
paid
business
to get a
interests.
starlet to change affiliations. That's all we've been paid to do. We haven't been paid to kill her. We haven't been
It's
paid to
Well, we've been
dramatically
paid to
fuck
blackmail
with
Ma, and this information about the vampire whose control he's under is like...
Right, but the blackmail thing is only in service of getting Penelope Wong to change agents.
Well, no,
right?
that was the optional thing. Getting Wong to change agents was like an optional bonus. Blackmailing Ma is the main thing, because Shen Yang hates Ma. The Vampire Queen of Repulse Bay.
Yeah, fair enough.
I am actually... If what Ku Feng is saying is true, I'm kind of reluctantly impressed. Like, just
Right.
kind of leaning
I
into
am also just impressed. I have no reluctance here.
Yeah, I guess
I mean-
you suddenly found you were a vampire one day, having previously become an
Yeah.
accountant, and you're like, I guess I should become the queen of the night? Yeah, that
All right,
sounds
so
cool.
the thing is that all of the people we've been killing in this fight have been labeled civilian.
Yes, they are, like, to be clear, she has mentally enslaved these people with vampire powers and sent them to try and kill us, and got them killed because we were dangerous. So these
Correct.
are mean things to do. This is selfish, I would say.
Yeah. But that doesn't bother me because I run the shadows.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm totally condemning all vampires inherently. Just that...
I am also... She is laying it on a bit thick.
She's certainly got a better pitch than I expected, but we'll see. I mean, what exactly is her plan here? Like, what does she want from us, I wonder?
Yeah.
Can you imagine how ashamed my
She,
family
her
would be?
chest hitches. Okay, she's a vampire, so she's clinically dead. Her chest hitching, she doesn't have that biological reaction. She did that just so we'd see her chest hitching.
I mean, look, everyone here is an actor, right?
Yes, correct.
Can we call a truce?
First option. First option. First
I
option.
mean, I don't know. Like, as you point out, she is lying to us.
All right,
And
I
as a
guess
good-
second
you know,
option,
yeah.
but like I like conditionally.
I would like to know what she'd offer us, but
Mhm.
we've had a good record so far of destroying undead monsters, haven't we?
No. Second option is just we kill her. That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
Like,
wanna
what
kill
I'm
her.
saying is like it worked out well for us with the mummy.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. First option.
I guess we didn't kill the ghoul when we came across him. Probably should have.
Look, a controllable vampire is a good resource.
Conditionally. Okay. What I want is, what I really want is for her to use her mind control on Penelope Wong.
The second option is very good.
Well, we don't really have any information.
Yeah,
there.
we can get some answers first.
Yeah. No lying, I promise. Oh, I'll say, okay, yeah, Neville Ma. Trolling for a meal.
All right, that makes sense. So he was laid up in traction, and she was in the next
Like,
bed
oh,
over.
nice, a
and
blood bag.
yeah,
Well, she wasn't in bed. She was just, skulking around drinking people's blood.
sure. Second option, I guess. I mean, that's what. All right.
If I got uninfected people my blood, they'd be able to heal. Grand appearance. He'd owe me some favors. And hey, this has worked out. He's certainly been paying her.
Yeah, he's been. I think it hasn't been bad. I don't really care
For
about
him.
either of those two options. I just want to. I think we. Like, you care about what it's like to be a vampire? It seems pretty obvious what it's like to be a vampire, right?
Yeah, it does.
And we don't care about if there's a cure, do we?
Not really, no. Also, she
Right.
seems to actually like Ma.
Yeah.
So option 1 would be kind of helpful to us, wouldn't it? Fire Penelope Wong. I mean, That'll get her looking for new work.
All right, so it feels like we're supposed to choose between our secondary option and our main objective with 1 and 3. But it feels like even if we do 3, we should be able to do 1, right? Like, we should still be able to tell her to get Penelope.
I don't know. Like, what is?
Now, I don't think you want to help a vampire live up to their full potential.
Not
I
specifically, no.
But,
well, I mean, I do personally. I don't think Danny Flash does. I don't know. We haven't found any other obvious ways to kind of get leverage on Penelope and like just straight up force her to quit. Is like
all right. First option.
Thing we're here for. It is indeed about the stupid
second option. Second option.
Take the jobs that pay. Neville can't say no to me. I mean that quite literally. Okay.
First option.
Yeah,
I mean,
if they want to date, that's fine, I guess. Just don't try and drink my blood. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Good. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I mean, all these guys who died, who are under the vampire's control, it's a shame for them. Like,
whatever.
Thing. There are some winners and some losers in this thing. Cool penthouse, though.
I do love it when a vampire or a powerful eldritch creature goes, "Are you sure that's what... Wait, fuck you? What? That's what you're here for? Fuck."
Yeah. Oh, you're just Shadowrun.
Yes.
Oh, Christ. Oh.
I am a man paid to do a job on a specific deadline.
I like how everyone was like, oh, we can't fight in the apartment, so we're going to fight 1 floor up.
Correct. I mean, that's correct. That was the letter of the law.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk to Penelope.
I'm going back to the apartment first because we didn't finish searching it. Because we ran into Gu Feng. What if there's something in there to steal?
Okay.
Not that I'm some kind of petty criminal, obviously, as a Shadowrun.
No, of course not.
Gobbet is, though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying my friend might want to steal all your possessions, since we're here anyway.
My friend hanging out behind me, slightly behind me, hanging over me as I play this game.
Yeah.
It seems like this entire area is empty.
Yep. Okay, well now I guess all we got to do is return to the party and tell Ma, hey, by the way, you know that TV show you like running, which certain other producers are inconvenienced by? Wouldn't it be a shame if someone revealed that you're dating a vampire? Shouldn't you shut it down or something?
I mean, we don't care about that.
Don't we?
We should talk to Penelope.
Okay, I will, but let's just take the objectives here.
I mean, we should... It's like leave,
we wanted to,
right?
Well, return to Dr. Shenyang. Huh.
Yeah. It's to get out of here. Is the objective.
Huh? Okay.
I mean, we cleared it up with the person actually in charge, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the vampire. Good point. We don't need to blackmail Ma. He's not even himself anymore, really. Do we want to... maybe let's not imprint ourselves in Penelope Wong's mind. She won't know why anything's happened.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, are we done here?
It seems like. I mean, that's where our objective is, and we only had to do some very silly combat.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. We established physical dominance over a vampire, and more importantly, established she couldn't just kill us, and therefore we have, the ability to blackmail her.
This is probably the most evil we've been.
Yeah, like, we probably should not have let the vampire live and continue enslaving people and so on, but...
Yeah, that's fine. She had a great story. No, she sold herself very well.
Yeah, she pulled it off. Yeah, she talked us into it, I think. So the mission wrap-up here is pointing out that we have kind of fucked up. Like, this is not actually really what Shenyang wanted.
I don't really care what Shenyang wanted. That guy was kind of a piece of shit.
He was. I also, I don't really care, but I don't know if we're going to get paid much here.
Wait, what? What is the problem here?
Well, the problem is that Shenyang wanted Neville Ma destroyed, and we didn't do that. In fact,
right? Okay,
we left him with the patronage of a vampire queen of the night. And
yes, that's great. No, we gave him exactly what he wanted, which was Penelope Wong.
Well, that was the secondary thing he wanted, was for Wong to be fired. The main thing, or rather to go over to his company, the main thing was for Neville Ma to be owned.
Right. Well, I mean, he is owned. Like
He is
literally
owned by
speaking.
by a vampire. Yeah.
Right.
I guess whether Dr. Shenyang is okay with that is up to him. He'd better pay us though.
I mean, I do respect her for that. She is working.
Yeah, that's why we let her live, which was probably not the right thing to do.
Live is such a loaded statement, right?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
she's not really living.
We allowed the entity to continue.
Yeah.
I thought she was doing her best. I didn't want to like help her per se, but here he is, Dr.
Look,
Shenyang.
we did get Penelope Wong fired.
Yes.
So
And destroying the TV show, the Moonlight thing was the main point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third option.
Did you know Neville had a vampire ally? Well, I mean,
he should have.
it's the
right?
second. That's the
Come
information.
on.
The second option is also cool, but yeah, he didn't know. Okay. I mean, it would be weird if he did, but he suspected something. All right, so he's surprised vampires in the trid industry. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We didn't fire the grenade launcher. We didn't murder everyone. We
He did specifically ask us not to murder everyone. In fact,
Yeah.
Okay. He says it's not an optimal outcome, but it's okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Am I glad to be able to help?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. Glad to get paid. Oh shit, a call from Neville Ma. Huh. I can't tell
Hey,
if
he's such a good guy.
Is he trying to troll Dr. Shenyang or actually help him?
Yes, he is directly trying to troll the guy.
What's the catch here? Yeah, he's probably got a point here. It's not individual stars that make you a successful showrunner. You know what? These two guys are welcome to each other.
They are, but like, if you wanted to hire us to just go and kill Neville Ma, like that wasn't the job.
Nope, it explicitly wasn't.
Like, if he wants to hire us to go kill him and his vampire girlfriend / proprietor, we could go do that. But that wasn't
He's on the
job.
table from our point of view, but yeah. Writer carried her out with a tragic death.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they'll... I guess they will still be making soap operas in 2063.
Yeah, he's stupid. Like, there is actual value to having an actor.
Yeah.
Like,
Good
in
ones,
this
anyway.
space. Especially in this space. Like, there is no value to having a big-name actor in the AAA movie space. There is value to having an actor in the specific, like, minor TV space because the people that watch that shit care about that shit a lot.
Sometimes they care about the characters rather than the actors, but
Yeah,
these two guys.
well, I mean,
they're both
they do
small
confuse
time,
the two. They swap those identities back and forth.
Yeah, they both think that they're like a lot hotter than they are, basically. Not in the attractiveness sense. I mean, what I mean is both Ma and Shenyang are just kind of small time.
Yeah, I mean, he was being rude, but the thing is, you know what his deal is.
Yeah.
His deal is his girlfriend is a vampire.
And Shenyang knows that too. He didn't want to seem to use it against him. Gotta talk to a guy about flying a bunch of snakes.
It's not gonna work. You gotta kill a vampire.
Yeah, I mean, we chose not to do that. I mean, you talked me into not killing a ghoul.
Well, I mean, that's correct, and I was correct to do that too. I mean, people are just behaving stupidly. Including
the player characters.
No, I don't think so. I think we've behaved very smartly.
Well, I'm not sure we've behaved consistently, is the thing.
Oh, behaving consistently is for the fools. Behaving, advantageously in the situation.
Well, let's see about what the advantage is like, e.g. how much we got paid. Oops. No. Go back. Jobs, directory. Clean payment. Oh, so we've got some pay data to sell. Good work out there, kid. Here's the money I promised you. And we get a little bit of pay. 1,100 new yen.
No, that's not a little bit. That's a lot.
It's more than the 800 we got for the last job.
I mean, we had 1,800 new yen, and we just got 1,100, which means we almost doubled our reserves.
That's funny.
Which means we can buy the most expensive shotgun.
Actually, it doesn't. The most expensive shotgun was like 3,500.
Oh, okay, fine.
Potentially, we could buy the second most expensive shotgun.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I wonder if there was anything. Is there any point asking people how that last run went? Well, I mean, it does feel like there's character plot lines that have been sort of advancing, haven't there? Like we should probably catch up with people once again and.
Duncan, we haven't like gone heart to heart with. Okay.
Yeah,
he's rubbing his head. All right, if Duncan has a concussion.
No, he's just upset about Raymond not being Raymond, or not solely being Raymond. 16 years and we never knew the man. I don't know. I think people are kind of overblowing this whole Raymond's past thing.
All right, but also we didn't live with him 16 years.
Yeah, Duncan did.
Duncan did. Danny Flash got sent off to ghetto prison, like when he was 9. Right?
Well,
that's the entire backstory.
It was more like 17, but yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if it was 17. Like, he was young.
But it was he was like a young adult though.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the backstory. He was. But the
backstory was like Duncan and Danny lived with Raymond for a long time. I think it was like half of that period. After which
9 years. 9 years, I think it was.
Yeah. Anyway, the point is, quibbling aside, I don't find it even slightly surprising that Raymond had a hidden past. Like the whole everything we knew about the guy was like, yeah, he's got a hidden past in another country. Like. Why is it so shocking that their hidden past involved being called Edward instead of Raymond?
Alright, well, Duncan is stupid.
Yeah, he's kind of stupid, isn't he?
I mean, I like him. I like him kind of more than
not
one
smart.
one other party member, but, he's kind of stupid.
Gobbet is missing.
Alright, so we have our next mission.
She must have gone back to the sinking ship.
So our whole thing was like yelling at her that it was like 15 minutes from here, right?
Yeah, okay, I guess we better chase after her. I wonder whether Isabel knows something that Gobbet didn't tell us.
Second option.
Yeah. Better go get her. Yep.
Let's do it.
Hung Hom Bay. Yeah, that is definitely what we're doing right now, I guess.
Alright, so what's our team?
Well, Isabel and whoever else will come.
Well, we get to choose our party, so Raptor and...
Yeah, who wants to go to, like, a raft full of rat ghosts? Nobody, probably, but yeah, we can make
Duncan, we're bringing Gun Show.
Maybe?
I mean, he has to. I mean, he's our brother, right?
Yeah, but he's not Gobbet's brother. They don't even
I mean, that's fine. We're not bringing him because he's Gobbet's brother. We're bringing him because he has to follow us because he's our brother.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to bring the zombie?
I'm not sure whether or not he'd make the situation worse. We probably should have brought him on the last mission because he would have had opinions on vampires and parties.
I mean, he'll probably have opinions on this one too because he's a smart man with, erudite, higher brain level opinions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, before we rush off, let's see about karma spending. So we got a little bit of karma on the last mission, not a ton.
We did.
I think we probably could have got some more if we'd played it differently, but yeah, it's better than nothing. If we're about to go into a situation, a Gobbet level situation, it'd be good to buy some point of, I don't know, close combat strength?
No, fuck all that. Strength, yeah.
You think strength?
I mean,
strength is more damage, and damage is what we need more of. Yeah.
It's the strength of willpower, right? Go look at willpower.
Willpower is chance to hit, and strength is damage, so, yep, agreed.
Right, but if we buy willpower 7, we can get key casting 7.
This is true. Can equip lightning strike. We've already got lightning strike.
But Bonded spell, killing hands and stride.
Yeah, I wonder if we can afford it. Let's go check if Spider Shan is actually selling those things yet. I think she did have killing hands. And
She
stride.
had, yeah, killing hands and stride is there. It's key onslaught, which is the 3 attacks, which we want to really.
That would be good.
Look at.
Hello, Shin. Goblet can wait for just a moment here. Hopefully. Alright, keycasting. Yep, there's the bonded spell. Killing hands and stride. If once we can get up to keycasting 7. Does not have the other one, but still we should be working towards this.
The other one might just be an automatic upgrade.
Possibly. So, let's see. Do you want to go for... Per hit damage is getting a little low, but keycasting is good as well. Strength or willpower.
So, even if we upgrade willpower, it will upgrade the 2-hit percentage chance of everything in the bottom row, which is our mega punch that leads armor. So I think this is a good thing. Willpower 7.
Willpower 7 it is. And as for money then, well, we can't actually use bonded hands and bonded killing hands and stride yet. Is it?
Nope.
We should buy it in advance or?
Nah, leave it there.
Could we afford anything else yet?
We could afford a shotgun.
I'm
just gonna say that all the time. It's just gonna be what it is.
I don't think we can afford. Yeah, there's so much money we want to spend on swords and key. I don't know if a shotgun is ever going to make the cut unless we manage to get all the cool stuff.
We just need to find a shotgun in a chest somewhere. So it needs to happen.
We will need more strength in close combat as well if we can afford them, because otherwise we're not going to be able to use the best swords, alas.
Well, the thing about the best swords is they might not actually be better than the machete, because the best swords are all predicated on the crit percent.
But I think they're just straight up better stats than the machete, just higher damage. The machete is only damage 3. It's damage 3, but its special power is +1 damage. Right, so effectively
but do any of these have AP damage?
Doesn't everything have AP damage? Just automatically, because that's what slash does?
No. Not everything has AP damage, because if everything had AP damage, then our lightning sword would be the thing we used. It doesn't.
No, it does. It does AP damage on hit. It just does less damage than the machete. The thing which does AP damage is the attack slash. Let's see if I can see this in the stat screen or not. Unfortunately not, it doesn't look like it. But basically, Danny Flash has an attack called slash, which just does AP damage.
Yes, correct.
The machete has the same line as every other sword, which is may do AP damage on a critical hit. But the thing is that your melee attacks themselves just do AP damage.
Alright.
I wonder if we're about to go into a mission with a fight. I guess we got a chance to. What we could do is we could say, okay, not going to try and spend thousands and thousands on a sword because we want to save some money for potentially shotguns, definitely key spells.
Well, what you want to buy is an axe then.
Maybe, yeah. Do they cost even more? What I'm tempted to do is save the game, buy a moderately powerful sword, and go into this mission where we're about to fight people and see if it works like I think it does. How do you feel about this?
I think I want to buy a shotgun.
I don't want a shotgun. Shotguns are for losers. They're fire bullets and shit. Shells, I don't know, exploding things.
They do not fire bullets.
I guess they actually don't.
Yeah, no. Buy the best sword that we have available, the distance storms foretold, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Is there anything to sell? Yeah, we don't need Manifest anymore. We've got better Manifest. We eventually won't need killing hands. Question is, we don't have high. We do have a good combination of close combat and key casting. That's the spec we've gone for. So, okay, I guess we'll see if it works. And if it doesn't, it might actually load the game.
Why wouldn't we just use the sword we already have?
Because it doesn't do as much damage for some reason. Hang on. Actually, yeah, maybe I should be loading the game because why doesn't? Something is wrong. Okay, revert, cancel. I did make a save just now. Yeah, I don't get it. Why doesn't the sword we have do as much damage as it should?
Look, I mean, we've only used the machete because when we actually go to attack,
it appears to do more damage.
10, yeah. I'm not stupid. I'm only kind of stupid.
What is going on?
But it feels like that, we've used the machete because the machete has given us advantages.
Yes. Every time we look at the stats, it appears that it is better, even though it doesn't feel like it should be. It feels like the Emperor's Sword should be. It's 5 instead of 3 damage.
But, no, it's the Emperor's Sword is a silly, finesse guy weapon. The machete is a guy who just, he goes for the arm. He tries to take your shoulder off with the fucking big sword.
Well, conceptually, yes, but the statistical, numbers written on them. Like, the machete has a big 3 painted on it.
The statistics have supported the machete.
Yeah, but why?
Because it's there.
I wonder if I can, do we have any save games that are, in a fight or just before one? I wonder if I can find a save that's, literally just in a fight, so I can, look at this stuff a bit, and rather than just buying something now and possibly...
Exit stage left sounds like a fight.
Well, these were the vampires that we have just encountered. One of these saves...
Yeah, but, that's a fight, right?
But there's, a bunch of lead up to it. I'd ideally like to find one which is, just before a fight or something.
I don't know if you can, intuit that by the description.
Possibly not, yeah.
Some of these have to surely be right before fights.
Yes, but which ones?
Well, the one's not named Heoi.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so, I'll load this Wampoa one, and hope that it was just before the weird Russians. Because, we're missing something about how swords work, specifically the Emperor's Sword, because, it feels like it should be as good as all these ones that Shen sells for 2,500-ish. It says damage 5. Unless there's something about, key casting... No, machetes aren't fists. A machete is a sword, it's just, a different sword. I want to get to the bottom of this.
We better be in a parking garage.
Good.
Alright. Head for the parking garage. Alright, yeah. Okay.
This is the place with death. Or a place with death. Alright. Ouch.
That's a shotgun.
Notice it only did 6 damage.
Yeah, from across the fucking room.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with shotguns, isn't it? They do make a cool noise.
Okay, look, the shotgun is doing pretty well.
Okay, machete.
That was 3 shotgun blasts. It did pretty well. Alright, look at this.
So, machete says damage 10. It says slash the basic melee weapon attack adds +1 HP damage over the weapon's base damage. Stun 1, yeah. Damage 10, stun 1, armor piercing 0.
So, slash is a basic property of Denny Flash, not of the weapon.
Well, maybe. I guess that's what I'm not sure about. Now, the Emperor's Sword. This also has slash. But this time it doesn't say adds +1 damage.
No.
But I wonder... Okay, I gotta make another save, because I think you can actually save the game in fights, right? So this is the testing save. I wonder whether we've been misunderstanding something. What if these, what if these numbers are, in addition to the weapon stats? Do you do predictable damage when you hit someone?
Well, that would make them fucking useless.
It's kind of... yeah. We did theorize at one point that maybe the Emperor's Sword is not really a damage 5 weapon unless you use Lightning Bolt. Didn't we? Because that indeed does 1 more damage than the machete rather than 1 damage less. And so we thought maybe the damage rating of the weapon describes the best of its attacks. Which is kind of weird. But it still could be the case.
Are we ever going to use the brass knuckles?
Probably not, no.
We
will if we use Manifest, actually, but usually we won't.
I don't think Manifest even cares about that.
Yeah, possibly not.
We may never switch to...
Yeah, we may never use them again. So in fact, in favour of this theory is the fact that it says reach 10, right? Because that's only the reach of one of its attacks, obviously. So what if these
Correct.
stats are the stats of the best attack? And the machete's one, for some reason, doesn't include the extra bonus damage it has, so machetes just look worse on paper. But are actually good, but not as good as, say, Distant Storms Foretold.
This means we should buy an axe, because the axes are the
very
better
high base
machetes.
damage, yeah. And if we think that the stun comes from just slash attacks, stun, damage 9, stun 1, then axes would also stun.
Yep.
Well, I wonder if there's a save where we can, like... Is there a mission that, like, has a fight immediately inside it?
I mean, we are in a fight. What do we need to do here? What do we need to do in this fight?
What we need to do is, like, buy a sword and then get into a fight, basically. To confirm how the stuff works. So what's a good...
Well, okay. Back out of this. Attack. Just basic attack with the Emperor's Sword and see what happens.
Yeah, that will provide a data point at least. But I think we're right. I think we're right about, like, it being the best attack, in which case I expect this to do 9 damage, basically. Well, this person had armor. 7 armor.
It has 7 armor, so that's 9 damage, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas with the machete, we now expect this to do 3. Yep. Yeah, that seems straightforward, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Exit stage left. Unfortunately, you can't get into a fight quickly in that one. Uninvited guests was the Rooster Low mission, and again, you can't get into a fight quickly. Detcon, no fight quickly. What the heck? No one wants you to be killed. Misdirection? And back then, we didn't have as much money.
Correct.
We need some kind of, like, testing arena.
Why don't we just buy an axe?
Well, okay, let's go to the axe shop. I think the basic answer is that axes cost too much money, and we can't buy one right now. We could save up and potentially buy one later, though.
We have like $2,000, don't we?
Yeah, but axes cost like $3,500, I think.
God fucking damn it!
But
I
will
hate
check
this economy.
to see whether that is in fact true. I mean, axes cost a lot of money in real life too.
No, they don't cost that much money.
Certainly not.
I have worked at a hardware store. You don't need that much money for an axe.
For like a little hatchet or wood axe, but we're talking about killing axes. We're talking about a cyber axe here.
You can,
laser based.
The distance between a wood axe and a killing axe is not that. Like, we've been hurting people with machetes. Yes. Like, machete is not.
So the Centurion laser axe, it really is a laser axe.
Yeah, I don't want a laser axe. Come on,
really?
Man.
You don't?
No! There's so much, like, gimmicking that goes on with that.
Yeah.
You gotta, like, calibrate the laser on the fucking blade. Just give me an axe.
Yeah. So, well, there is basic axe, yeah. Will not do AP damage on normal hits. See, that says to me...
Scroll down until you find the machete entry.
May do AP damage on a critical hit, yeah.
Alright, so it's 3-1.
Yeah.
So let's just calibrate our baseline to what it says 3-1.
What says 3-1? What?
Alright, so machete entry, if we look down at the machete entry, it says 3, damage 3, reach 1. May do AP damage.
On a critical hit, yeah. However, we observe that in practice, it also has a hidden
it's
plus
not
1.
True.
It's actually damage 4 rather than 3. But it also
it just always does AP damage.
Yeah. My suspicion is that everything except axes does AP damage, because axes say will not do AP damage on normal hits.
So we want is a hand-forged katana, right?
Yeah, or something like one of these modified katanas with bonuses, like, Racing Fulmination or Distant Forms Foretold is like katana with a bonus. In this case, the bonuses are like, when enemy is killed, wield against +1 AP. On critical hit, does additional shock damage. But the hand-forged katana is nice and cheap. And better ones than this require considerably more close combat than we have.
Yeah,
so we're going to call it close combat 5.
Like, we're not buying that, right?
Not buying what?
Close combat. All right. So
Well,
what is
we
our?
would if we
No,
had
we are
spare
buying
points.
close combat. It's melee and armed. We aren't buying.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Because close combat is just I forget what it does, but it does do something useful.
It like increases damage or 2-hit or something.
It gives you chance to hit with melee weapons and also and unarmed combat and also Overwatch type slot abilities. Like the next point in it, for example, would give us a defense bonus. So
I feel like
it's not the highest
katana.
priority. Like strength and willpower and key casting are more important than close combat, but we would want close combat eventually. However, I mean, I don't know, there might not be enough karma points in the game left for us to get to close combat 7.
I think there are. I'm not going to no spoilers, but they give us kind of a bunch once we start doing these.
Okay, so there's a decent chance we get to that. That? I just wish it was possible to buy a thing and test it. Okay.
Well, I mean, that would not be being off the grid in the Shadowrun universe, I guess.
So should we try buying one of these 2 katanas? And
no, we should buy the hand-forged katana, which is the clear upgrade from the machete, and replace the machete.
I would say it's the unclear upgrade from the machete, because the Emperor's sword looks like an upgrade, but isn't, because it's got a ranged attack which is more powerful but has a cooldown.
Yes, but the hand-forged katana has nothing.
Yeah.
Which means that it is the baseline.
Probably.
Which means that it is the natural upgrade from the machete.
Almost certainly, yeah. And Distant Storms Foretold is just the same thing, but with 2 more AP damage if you crit. Do we know what our crit chance is? We know it's not high.
We have not been doing a crit build. We have explicitly been avoiding crit percentage. If you want, we can wait and get the Chinese War Sword after the next mission.
Well, it'd be more. I think it'd be multiple missions away.
Yes. Well, no, we do a mission, we get 7 or 8 karma, and we would need 1,000.
For close combat 7, we would need 6 plus 7 plus 7. We'd need 20 karma.
All right, then we'll never get the Chinese War Sword.
Oh well, that seems like a possibility. Yeah, that's Okay, I guess then. I'm so torn. Sword torn. Stats. Tell me of them. You can't just see stats about yourself, can you?
Nope.
Not that kind of game. What is that kind of game? Doesn't have that kind of budget.
So the hand-forged katana is just the machete with +2 damage, right?
Well, we think +1 rather than 2 because the machete has a hidden bonus for some reason. But
maybe the hand-forged katana also has that. If that's the progression, right?
I'm going to buy the hand-forged katana then. But if we get in a fight and it turns out to actually not be good, even though it looks good, we'll probably load the game at some point and redo that bit to unbuy it. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah. I mean, no, because we will probably have 2 hours of recorded talking.
I wouldn't bother making people watch that. I'd just
okay, then
insist on replaying it secretly or something. No, not very secret. But secret is perhaps not the right term here.
Yeah, this is good because we keep the machete in case it's
in case there's some kind of magic to it. Okay. Thank you, Shen. I think. I wish you'd explain a little more about swords and how swords work, but I guess that's not her job. Her job is to be a monk.
Yep. Alright, so our next adventure.
Yes.
Is done.
Then we need to rush off before even talking to anyone else to help Gobbet.
I think we're fine. Wait, are we? Is that the person we want to talk to?
Let's find out. Just save the game. Captain Jomu. We can do that later. Right now I need a favor.
I think
The sinking ship.
I don't think this person has anything to do with what we're. Wait, okay.
I disagree.
Yes, he does.
Yep, he can totally take us to the sinking ship.
Alright.
Are we ready to go? I guess so. But are we ready to go now or at the beginning of the next episode?